This is worksheet 18.2, and we're going to look at 18 through 20, which is using this set of functions that are provided. 18 is, what is h of g of x? So this is a composition of functions where we don't know what x is, so our answer will be in terms of x. What this means is you're going to take the function g of x, this function right here, and we're going to plug it into function h. What that means is we're going to take x to the fourth and plug it in place of just the x in this function here. So if I did that, I'm going to start writing down h of x, but in place of the x, I'm going to plug in this entire function, x to the fourth. So 16, x to the fourth replaces the x, and then I'm going to square that. If you completely simplify this, we need to multiply exponents here, so x to the 8th, and then 16 is the coefficient. On number 19, notice we have three functions here, a composition of three functions, so I'm going to just go from inside out. So I'm going to plug h into f first. So that means I'm going to take this entire function, 16x squared, and plug that into the x on function f. So square root, and in place of the x, I'm going to plug in this whole thing, 16x squared. Let's go ahead and simplify that first before we try to go to the last function g. If I simplify this, take the square root of 16, I get 4. Square root of x squared is x. Now that means I'm going to plug in 4x into function g. So I already did f of h and got this. Now I'm going to take this and plug it into g. So x to the fourth, in place of the x, I'm going to plug in 4x, which is what all of this was equal to. Alright, so 4 to the fourth power is 256, and then x to the fourth. Alright, lastly, number 20, h of k of x, we're using these two functions here. H of k of x means we're taking k and plugging it into h. So I'm going to take this whole thing and plug it into the x in function h. Simplifying that, so I need to do cube root of 27, which is 3. Cube root of x cubed is x.